Folks, we are right back to the action. Redeemer Z against Yoda Cage. This is winner's quarterfinal action. 2 of the 8 slots being taken up by Redeemer Z and Yoda Cage, who is the number 7 on the Philly PR. We saw Redeemer Z put in quite a bit of work in doubles action earlier on. And Uno, it is quite a treat to watch Yoda Cage play this Morton character. Such an unconventional way, but he does it at quite a high level.
Absolutely. Morton being our resident Philadelphia Morton main, he's just
Yoda Cage.
Yeah, Yoda Cage, I'm sorry.
I feel you.
He's just all over the place when it comes to this character. And it's so unique. It's such a unique neutral where, you know, it can catch some people off guard.
Oh, he piles on the damage in neutral and a bit. And there's a lot of work that goes into bringing up that damage to those devastating aerials that he has. Or, of course, that forward smash. Oh, well shielded. No,
right there.
He had it right there. I'm not sure if it would have killed at 85, but definitely would have gotten him off the stage to present another form of option.
Right, but Redeemer Z up in percent, trying to find maybe a kill setup.
Oh, he's going to get caught with that on the up B.
Yeah, good read by Yoda Cage. Very sniping out that aerial right there. Okay.
Yeah. It is an interesting sort of character where you're not necessarily playing Smash as much as you are playing Morton in Smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a typical fighter. There's a very set pattern. There's a very set sort of flow to the game when you're playing as Morton. So it's a little strange, but at the same time, I mean, it can create a matchup nightmare for a lot of people.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's some light in Morton mains. As you can see, you can rack on the damage. You have a Koopa Link as, you know, a spacing tool. You have a lot of...
Trying to read out that jump again, and he gets it!
And that's not going to kill. Redeemer Z trying to find his way back. Okay. Has him off stage. Good grab. When Mario's always looking for those grab combos to start his combos up.
Big combo potential.
Yep. Good down there. Oh!
Oh, looking for the spike with that F-air. Not finding it there. The platform saving the hide of Yoda Cage right there. And
but Redeemer's...
Oh, my
Yoda
goodness
Cage only
gracious!
needs that one read.
The Mecha Koopa into the back air.
Wow.
Yoda Cage, you are ridiculous.
Crazy. Crazy. That was a fantastic combo coming from Yoda Cage. But will Redeemer Z find his stride and answer back?
That is
game 2.
And he's very much capable of doing it. He's going back to his Rob, so a battle of heavyweights here with Rob and Morton. But it is Redeemer Z who will be playing for his winner's bracket life here, and Yoda Cage playing for a spot in winner's semis.
Absolutely.
It'll be his first such berth in quite a while.
And it's actually funny because Redeemer, very famous for his Mario, and his Rob, spectacularly great to counterpick if his Mario doesn't work out. So this is definitely not like an unfamiliarity coming from Redeemer. I would say that this is a co-main rather than a secondary actually. So we'll see how this works out. So far, spacing out Morton to where he has to respect his top now, because now projectiles are into this game. So that's going to create a factor where, Yoda Cage has to be careful, but gets a nice up B combo.
Yoda Cage was taking out winner's quarterfinal action last week to the returning 6WX. No shame in that. Wound up taking out BDB in loser's bracket. So obviously, even as familiar as that Morton may be, still gives people absolute headaches here in the Philadelphia region. And Yoda Cage...
BDB being our number 5, correct?
BDB is, in fact, our number 5, yes.
Yeah, so our PR, honestly, Yoda's on the PR is number 6, I believe, or number 7. It's literally stacked. Like, we have such fantastic players here.
I know we saw Redeemer Z play Robin doubles earlier on. So yeah, you're absolutely right, JRX. Shout outs to you. And oh my gosh, Redeemer Z just making it back to the stage. He's sitting at 140, and yeah, that Morton's taking on quite a bit of damage. That throw is in fact going to do it.
Yeah, Anti-Money, I actually do still have a Rob. I still bring him out sometimes if I need to. So.
And again, I mean, it was BDB who brought this up earlier. How good Rob is against those heavyweights, as Morton will confirm the kill. Yoda Cage one stock away from winter semis, but sitting at a 39-0 damage disadvantage, and it's going to be interesting to see how Yoda Cage makes up the deficit here. I mean, very quickly, obviously. So, I mean, man, Morton just piles on the damage so quickly. It's just a matter of getting to that point, you know?
Absolutely. And here we are in neutral, going back and forth. Redeemer getting the up air. Now Yoda has to find his way back down. Okay. Ooh, good mix-up by Yoda. I like how he utilized the Mecha Koopa to cover himself in the back, but Redeemer Z hitting with that up air, closing out the stop.
Doing just enough to get that kill, and I mean, good awareness to go for that up B. He was getting hit from all sides with those mix-ups from Yoda Cage, just all those setups, man. It is very, very hard to negotiate Yoda Cage's offense sometimes, just because of how many options he throws at you at once.
Yes.
Very much a defensive game in many ways, just considering all the projectiles that he throws out as we go to Lilac Cruz for Game 3. But also at the same time, he's very aggressive.
Yeah.
Not so much a defensive player is Yoda Cage. He's in your face.
Absolutely. And you know, it's funny because I feel like that's how you want to play Morton, you know, kind of passive-aggressive kind of style where you can utilize your projectiles when you need to, but when you need to go in and get the kill, you go in and get the kill.
Absolutely, and he's not shy about that, is Yoda Cage.
Yeah. But
right now he is at a disadvantage, and his counter pick, Lilac Cruz, he does like going to this stage, and I can see why. Likes to stay close to the ground, and it can present quite a few problems.
Yeah, you see, I'm actually pretty surprised that he counterpicked this, especially versus Rob. Well, you see, when it comes to the projectiles, sometimes the tilt on Lilac will mess you up.
Yeah, no, and the relatively low ceiling of Lilac messing up Yoda Cage. He's down to his last stock of winners semis all of a sudden.
Okay.
And it's Redeemer Z sitting at 77%. He's had no answer for this Rob thus far.
Yoda trying to find the edge guarding tool, but Redeemer very safely and pretty much playing defense now, just racking up percentage as he needs to, so he doesn't have to lose. Like, he doesn't need to really approach right now. He's in the lead. Like, you know,
and let's not forget just how cruelly this was Yoda Cage's counter pick in doubles action as well. Good stuff to get that kill. He's sitting at 52%. It's not an impossible proposition for Yoda Cage, but let's not forget how cruelly it treated him in the winner's final of doubles, where he was about to recover and then winds up just on the very last few frames. Oh no!
And as you say,
he just got caught, but he catches it that time. He got lilated hard in the last game of winners finals to send Beast and Juice 2 grands.
Yeah.
So Yoda Cage, I mean, Lilac giveth and Lilac taketh away for sure, but Yoda Cage sitting at 142. He's one big hit away.
Redeemer Z. That's all he needed. The pile driver. Oh, and it doesn't kill
no!
yet.
Good
no
DI.
Rage on
I can only imagine, like, Yoda Cage, he was probably leaning the controller back with him, just holding on for dear life. Exactly. He's sitting at 157, 162. Oh, that neutral air catching him on the very last few frames. Looking for that down air. Oh, man, he was very close to getting punished hard. The forward air. Yoda Cage, is he about to pull this back? He's sitting at 71%. He's got it! Yoda Cage!
Wow.
Take a bow, young man! The Morton cruising his way to winners semifinals, and Yoda Cage, this is his best showing in a long time. Yeah, no, I pop off more than the players. What can I say? I'm sorry, JRX. Yoda Cage is an absolute madman.
That is insane. The pile driver not killing literally gave Yoda that last drive. He just started glowing, and he just took the game.
Absolutely. No, you
his
saw it.
favorite.
It almost breathed new life into him, and all he needed to do, and he is very good at that. As much as he likes to pile on the damage in neutral, he likes to get those people off the stage and utilize the aerial options that Morton has. And it's so strange. As soon as Rob gets back on, he knew exactly when to deploy the Mecha Koopa, have it walk up, blow up in Rob's face, and it's so brilliantly timed. It's so well calculated. I don't know if there is, and this is a big statement, and I don't mean this as offense to anyone else in the community. I don't think there is a smarter player in the Smash community in Philadelphia than Yoda Cage. He plays so resourcefully, so calculatingly.
Smart,
oh, you do play quite the methodical game.
okay.
You play quite the methodical game as Diddy Kong. I'm not taking that away from you.
Yeah.
It's like you see Yoda Cage do this at such a ridiculous level with that character. It's
Exactly.
almost awe-inspiring.
Yes.